Hey guys, Synister here at OnPointTactical. Long time no see, huh? Really, cat? You wanna come up to the microphone and meow into it so everybody knows where you are? Yeah, come here. Come here. There, I think we heard you. She doesn't like it whenever I pick her up. Anyway, long time no see. It feels great to be sitting at my desk finally. We've been gone all week, actually, on spring break. And I didn't tell you guys that we were taking off, but I assume that you've pretty well gotten the message just from the sort of content that I've put out, or rather the lack thereof. And actually, I've thrown together some collections of like the zoo and the aquarium that we went to. And if you guys want to see those, they're put to music. If you want to see those, let me know in the comments box down below, and I will put that up, because I'm very much interested in cinematography and filmmaking, or just rather the process of making videos. So I like taking cool video shots. If I see the opportunity, I'll whip out my phone and take a cool video snapshot, and I did a lot of that at the zoos and the aquariums, and then I turn around and put it to some pretty neat music. So if you want to see those, they're about 4 or 5 minutes long, I think, then I'll definitely put those up. Just let me know in the comments box down below. But there's a lot that's going to change. Not only personally, but there's a lot that's going to change for the channel. Let's start with the channel side of things, for those of you that don't want to hear my sob story, basically. I'm going to change the name of the channel, and I'm going to change my call sign or my alias. Synister does not match my personality at all. If you know me as a person, I'm sure you are well aware of this. I'm not just like this super serious person who never changes their voice past this. Actually, I do have a very monotone voice, but that's not my fault. That's not something that I do on purpose, anyway. But I'm constantly giving people grief. I like to joke around. That's just sort of the personality that I have. And I've been thinking about names, and I was talking to about it. You know who you are if you're watching. We were talking about different names that I could have, and one of them was Legit Noodles. One of them was the Legit Legend. Cyber Noob was one of them. Actually, here, I'll get out I'll get out the notepad on my phone, and I'll read off some of the ones that I had written down, because I do not remember all of them. My grabber blue wallpaper. Legitster, Cyber Noob, Legit Legend. The Walking Tags, Tic Tac Tags, and the Summer Soldier were some other suggestions that I got from my clan members. Actually, also, let me know in the comments box, do you want me to make a video with some dudes from my clan? I know I haven't really got any of them involved in the channel so far, but that could be something to do that might be fun. Speaking of content creation, actually tomorrow I'm going to try to talk into doing a live reaction commentary with me. I'll let you guys know in the form of it if there's an upload with tomorrow, or rather it'll come out Monday if I do it tomorrow, because I'll edit it tomorrow night, whatever. So there's that. Now there's a problem with changing the name of the channel, and here is where the trouble starts. Google only lets you change your URL to a custom one once. I repeat, once. Now I've already done it, and it's OnPoint Gaming 34. I can't change that again. So if I change the name of the channel, there's an inherent problem with the fact that my URL would in no way match my channel name. So I would have to create a whole nother channel and move as much content as I could over. That's kind of hard, because first of all, I only have February and March's uploads on my computer, I think, or on my hard drive, one of the two. I'll look and put it in the description or whatever. So there's that problem where I wouldn't be able to upload that much. I would go through, see some of them that have the highest views, and I would re-upload those particular videos, and some of the a lot more of the ones since I've got my microphone and my new equipment, hardware, whatever. So there's that trouble. So to expound on that, if I'm going to create a second name, I gotta create a second channel, and then move as much as I can over, and then we're gonna go over there. So be prepared to move to another channel and click the subscribe button again for all 280 of you, I think. that are subscribed to my channel right now, maybe a little bit less. A couple of you guys have been leaving over this last week because I haven't put up any commentaries, which I guess I understand that. But for those of you that have stuck with me this whole time, you guys are awesome. All of you are awesome, but you guys are even more awesome. So those of you that aren't even more awesome, that are just awesome, you might want to strive a little harder to stick around for a while, and then you'll be the even more awesome group. So taking some other examples. Sorry, I just clashed on my keyboard on accident. Taking some other channel names as examples to sort of get your guys' thought process working. I'm horrible at coming up with names. Yeah, there we go. So here's some examples. That Dude in Blue, car channel. Probably none of you have any idea who he is. Look him up. Cool guy. David Patterson is his actual name. Call him D-Pad if you want to annoy him a little bit, because only friends from high school used to call him that. So there's That Dude in Blue. All of you know Level Cap, X Factor, or Rival X Factor rather, Jack Frags, Matimio, Luton. Those guys are mainstream channel names. There's Izzy Gone Crazy, which is a buddy of mine. Then there's and the Manny 500. Just go ahead and check our channel out. I'll link everybody's channel in the description that I mentioned, except for the mainstream channels, because you guys already know who they are. So I'll link like that Dude in Blue, Izzy Gone Crazy, and Manny. Other than that, I can't really think of any right off the top of my head, but they're names that like you hear them and you know exactly what they are. That Dude in Blue is one of the cooler names that one of the simpler names, because it's just like That Dude in Blue. He owns a Grabber Blue 2013 Mustang GT. It fits him perfectly. He likes blue, so it just matches him. And for the record, one of my favorite colors is the Grabber Blue, but black is definitely up there on the color list, as is gray, if that helps at all. So I like Battlefield, blah 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 blah. Here's what's going to change on the personal side of things. We're about to be moving, but if we can, we're going to do some renovations to the house that we're moving into. So I have no idea where my setup is going to be for like the next month and a half. It's going to be a day-to-day basis, trying to decide whether or not I'm making a video at all, where I'm going to be making it from. I'm assuming I'm going to be making it from right where my setup is now for about a month or so, or maybe even longer, but I'm not certain. And also by next month I should be working. That is going to eat up a significant amount of time, because I should be working 8 or 9 hours a day, 3 days a week or so, right around in there to get my hours up, whatever, pay for insurance and car and whatever. We'll talk about that later. So there's that coming up. That's going to greatly change the flow, because if I get my choice of days, I would work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then get off a little bit early on Wednesday at like 4:30 or something. But the other days I'd be going home I would be getting there at about 6:30 or 6:30 or 7. I would be leaving at about 6:30 or 7. So maybe even longer than 8 or 9 hours, whatever. So anyway, that's what I have going on. Those are the questions that I have for you guys. Go down to the comments box below. Tell me what you think I should have for a call sign. Tell me what you think the channel name should be, and tell me, do you think that the channel name change is even necessary? I actually think it is quite necessary, because I was trying to find my own channel without the custom URL, and it was not working. So I need something that stands out. I need something special, I guess, would be rare. A different name entirely from anybody else. That's quite hard at this point, actually. So anyway, yeah, let me know if you want to see any of those trip videos. I'll throw those together. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see all of you on the battlefield.